Okay, I'm trying to get Rick in the shot, and hopefully you can see him because I think it'll just be so funny. Okay. But I'm gonna try and keep him in the shot. Hopefully he's going to be. Okay, today we are going to be discussing some things about the show, but pretty much we're going to be talking about the scavengers, or the wolves as they're calling them on the show. Because a lot of people are, because once villains come into this show, you immediately assume the worst. You're like, who are they, what do they want, and when are they going to die? So, because they are based off of a group in the comics, kind of trying, this isn't really a prediction because I don't really feel comfortable making predictions until I've seen like a trailer or something. I feel much more like confident in whatever prediction that I make, but I haven't seen any of that stuff yet, so I'm just kind of going off of, you know, stuff that I know from the comics and stuff. That's kind of what I'm going off of, so it's and this is the thing though, they constantly are like remixing storylines and changing stuff, and you know, so I mean, it may not even go this way at all. This is just kind of how I am envisioning a possibility of a lot of this stuff. First off, what you need to know about this group is that they are a group that scavenges places. They loot, they scavenge, they basically just run through communities and different camps, communities, and basically take anything that they have. And they're a group that is constantly moving. They don't have like a, you know, like the governor had a town and Rick and them had the prison and now they've got Alexandria. They don't have a community. They don't have a like one location. They're a group that likes to travel around. They're nomads. We don't know any of their names except for one. The leader, his name is Derek. Now this is, I'm talking the scavengers here, I'm not talking the wolves. We don't know nothing about them yet, even though, it's these people. But you know how they've been going lately? They've been changing people's names and stuff, so it might not even be Derek in the show, maybe something else. So, I mean, this is just the scavengers though. This is the group that the wolves are. Derek is the leader. He's like a bald guy has been seen on set of The Walking Dead this season, so safe to assume that that's Derek, or what will be his counterpart anyway. And technically there were 6 other members, but Derek killed one so that they could escape, because they got into a sticky situation. One of them had to go, you know, they had to create a diversion with the walkers to be able to get out. So there's 5 others after that little situation happens, and none of them have names. So the 2 that we've seen on the show, they may give them names, but you know, in the comics they never bothered giving them names. So it just depends, you know, on whether they remix these certain parts of the story. They are first spotted by Glenn and Heath while they're out on a run in issue 75 of, it's volume 13 of the comics, Too Far Gone. This is when the scavengers, they're a part of that. They're only in 4 issues, so that goes to show you exactly how long they last. And these are the people who bring about the herd. You know, the herd happens because of these guys, because of the racket that they cause at Alexandria. All these walkers hear it and they head straight there. I don't know if they'll do it that way. I mean, maybe. You know, they have like these, you know, they have those trucks full of walkers. They might decide to unleash some of them, and that may be how it happens. Or it may go like this, you know, the kind of battle out at Alexandria and the herd happens. Who knows how they're going to do that? Like I said, they remix these storylines all the time, so now you know who they are, because I've told you. If you didn't know before, you know now. They're a group that scavenges, they loot, they just steal things, basically. They're stealing all kinds of stuff and things, and then that's how they do it. And they travel around, they're not, you know, sticking to one place. What do they want? They want supplies. You know, when they find, especially somewhere like Alexandria, that's a huge community. So they know, anybody would know, that there's got to be tons of supplies up in there. And they're basically thinking, man, the mother lode, we get in here, we're set, you know, we'll have all kinds of supplies. And of course, when they do loot these communities, they tear them to shreds, tear them down, kill people, all kinds of bad stuff. And how long do they last? They don't last long. That's just the simple truth about it. I said in one of the Q&As that I would wish and hope that they would make the wolves last a little longer. So I would hope that they would last a little bit longer than a few episodes, but I honestly can't say that they will. This is like the last problem other than the herd before you-know-who shows up. I don't really think it's gonna, unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna be a long-term thing. It's gonna be probably fairly quick, a lot like the Terminus people or the Hunters or whatever you want to call them. It'll probably be a lot like that, you know, probably like a little quick threat. And herd is what really does the damage, you know. The scavengers, not so much. The herd, disaster. Like, so many people die. It's bad. You know, I'm not really so much worried about the wolves as I am what they could cause. I'm not really too worried about them. I'm worried about what they're going to cause, you know. So yeah, that's generally pretty much, you know, kind of at least what we know about that particular group. Like I said, they could remix this to, you know, 2 or 3 different times and change it here and change it there. Give them all names, make them a long-term. You know, you never really know until they, you know, because they could, like I said, they remix stuff on the show all the time. This may not be how it goes down at all, but this is how it went down in the comics anyway. That's the best I can give you, pretty much. I tried not to say too much, and hopefully I didn't, but that's pretty much it. That's what I can give you so far. There you go. So until next time, until next week, until whenever it is. Come here, Rick. Do my outro with me. Oh, there he is. So until next time, I'm Officer Friendly. This is Rick Grimes, and we are over and out.